Hello everyone and welcome back to MixBuzz TV mixing and mastering tutorials on YouTube. In this video I want to show you an extremely simple move to make the chorus of your song stand out. This is a rock mix, but the same concept can be easily applied to any genre, as this is nothing mind-blowing, it's a simple automation move, just level in this case, but use this as an inspiration, a starting point for you to experiment. In this mix I've done this on guitars, but you can do it with any other element in your mix to create the same effect. What we want here is to make our chorus really stand out and have a greater impact when it comes in. Most times, depending on the arrangement of a given song, you don't necessarily need to do anything special. The chorus kicks in hard on its own, but some other times, like in this case, it needs a little help. And again, not much, just a simple level automation on one or two elements can do the trick, but it makes a huge difference. Let's check it out. I have this mix here, the song is called Black on Black on Black by Batlord, not released yet, and I'm missing all the hardware that I used to mix the final product. But you'll have the chance to listen to the final mix once it's released. It will be posted on our SoundCloud page as all my mixes when they are released. So bear with me here. What you're about to hear is not the final mix, and I have to mute some elements as I can't play you the whole thing, but as usual it's gonna be okay for the purpose of the video. So like I said, this technique is nothing difficult to do. You just have to recognize when you need to do it and how. It can be just one element, like in this case guitars, or more than one. So the mix was pretty much done here, but when listening to it, when we came from the pre-chorus and the chorus itself kicked in, I and the artist felt like it needed a little push. But instead of adding something to the chorus, which was already working as it was, I choose a different approach, which is to take something out just before the chorus. And so I simply filtered and lowered the level of the main guitars just for one bar. But the difference is big. In this way, we created momentum just before the chorus so that now it has a lot more power and impact. Let me play it for you before and after, and then we'll take a look at the processing. So I'm playing you the song going from the pre-chorus entering the chorus, and the automations I was talking about happen in the main guitar bus. As you can see here in black, I have all my output buses, drums, bass out, main guitars, which is where the automations happen. Second guitars, lead vocals, vocals effect, background vocals. So this is without the automation going from the pre-chorus into the chorus. And this is with the automations. So it's a big difference. The automations happen here where you can see these lines. Let's focus on this part with the automation. Without. So it's this chord here before entering the chorus. And you can see there are two lines. The automations I did were one, volume, simple level. So if we open up the fader, you can see here the guitars. Extremely simple, a couple of dB down just in the power chord before entering the chorus. And the second automation is with an EQ, with the FabFilter Pro Q2. Let me make it small so we can see the automation line. In the same spot where I dropped the volume, I also cut all the low end from the guitars. As you can see here, I have a low cut filter at around 360, and let's see what it does. It simply activates just for this spot without the automation again. With the automation. So the chorus this way has a lot more impact because the guitar part itself doesn't really opens the chorus that much by itself, arrangement wise. So it needed a little push, like I said. And this simple move just made a big difference. Now, again, you're not listening the whole song with the vocals and everything else. I'm missing my API on the tuba, I'm missing a lot of stuff, a lot of hardware, but still, it should be pretty noticeable, the difference in impact, in how the chorus stands out, thanks to that short drop in both level and bandwidth, frequency-wise. So like I said at the beginning, this was going to be a pretty simple video, a pretty simple technique, but very efficient for this purpose to make your chorus stand out. Okay, so this is it for this video. I know it wasn't a new concept for probably most of you guys, but for those who weren't familiar with it, this might give you some ideas. And like I said, this is applicable to any genre, not just rock and metal. It's actually very common in EDM and pop. And generally, many mixing engineers, myself included, like to work on the bigger sounding parts of the song first, get those right and full sounding, and then remove things in verses and bridges to create an even more dynamic and moving mix. So let me know what you think. If you have any question, write it in the comment box down below. And if you liked this video, as usual, please don't forget to click the like button. It's important. Join us on Facebook and Twitter to stay in touch with us, post questions, stay up to date with all the news about the channel, the upcoming videos and series, and enter our giveaways. We have a big one right now. We are giving away many great plugins. Please support Mixbuzz TV by sharing the videos and linking the channel on social media, blogs, forums, personal pages. Subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time.